Hey there, fellow adult collectors. Welcome back. David Eon here, and unfortunately, no Miss Lady Pop Hunter. She had to go and visit with some relatives, and so she is not available today, unfortunately. So I'm stuck doing it by myself, and you're stuck with me. Sorry about that. Just a quick reminder again, Patreon family, if you are on the Patreon, don't forget to go there and on the video with this month's comic book giveaways for the Overman #1 signed and the Red Foil Dynamic Forces Edition Shadima giveaways. Go there and say on that video that you want to be in those contest giveaways. If you're in the Patreon family, if you're not, again, not too late. The more of you there are, the more we can do here as far as Patreon is concerned, because we use Patreon, of course, to fund all of our giveaways, both on Patreon and on this channel. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into this, shall we? With Bandai, we're going to open up with Bandai, and Bandai has some Naruto statues, and I'll try not to butcher the names. This is Gara, and these are about what, 1/10 scale, I want to say? 1/10 to 1/12, somewhere in between there. This is a Gara statue, $80. And I know about Naruto, but I don't know too much about it because I don't really care for it, to be honest. I don't get too much into the modern anime. I think the modern anime has become a lot of like screaming and jumping around and spending 3 episodes explaining what you're going to do to somebody. And it to me, it just doesn't hold water. But that's my own personal opinion. But $80 for Gara. That is Suzuki Uchiha, I think. 74. And then, of course, Naruto Uzumaki, who is also $74. And all 3 of these platforms fit together, so you can build a diorama with them, which I think is a clever idea. Also from Bandai is the Tachikoma from Ghost in the Shell. This is an action figure. This is part of their SH Figuarts. Comes with everything shown, including 2, I guess, holograms of 2 of the characters. I've seen some of Ghost in the Shell. I don't remember it very well, though. 68 for Tachikoma. Bandai has Thanos in SH Figuarts scale. And Thanos comes with interchangeable parts, although they really don't show them except for the head. So the head is the only interchangeable part they show. I'm pretty sure there's hands or something. And Thanos will run you $95. And of course, best places that these will probably turn up are going to be either in Barnes & Noble or under the Sideshow umbrella. If you go to Sideshow, sometimes these turn up in GameStop. And we'll go ahead and spin off into Funko. Funko doesn't have very much, but they've cut back considerably now with the whole quarantine thing. But they did advertise that they're putting out Artemis Fowl, including a chase. I haven't seen Artemis Fowl, so I don't really know too much about it. More from Artemis Fowl. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive 3-pack. It's same 3 figures you just saw minus the chase, all in one box, basically. And then the Great Mouse Detective, which LPH might like that. I don't know if she's seen Great Mouse Detective. She usually goes in for a lot of the Disney stuff, though. And then Harry Potter, the Patronus series. They've got a Patronus series coming out now. And I thought they already did the deer. But, I could be wrong. Funko makes so many pops. It's really kind of hard to keep track anymore. And that's it for Funko. That's all they announced for this week, believe it or not. But we do have an announcement from Mezco. And, of course, I am a big fan of Mezco. If you saw, just this week we put up another one of our mini tours from the Open by Chance Museum. And I do have a lot of Mezco 1/12 figures. This one I like. This is Baron Benz, the Aqua Knight, and he is an original property from Mezco, like the Mezco Gomez that they put out. Baron Benz here, He comes with the fish, he comes with the water diorama and the anchor, interchangeable hands, all of that stuff. A switch out helmet. See, there's a second helmet there. And he's part of a package deal because he comes with a comic and a t-shirt and a big coin and a bunch of other stuff in that one box, which is pretty cool. 112 all in for the whole package. You see it says Rumble Society, Baron Benz, and the Aquanauts swag set. I don't know how they tie in with that in with the Rumble Society, but you know. And I actually wanted to try to go out for this one, but it was already sold out. And aftermarket, their own properties tend to do better than a lot of their other figures, so I don't know how that's going to work out. And we're going to hop into Sideshow and take a look at the various things being offered through Sideshow. And right now, this one's breaking my heart. If many of you know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan, but classic Doctor Who. I don't like the modern stuff very much. That is Tom Baker. That is the not the original, but the fourth Doctor, one of the originals. And of the classic Doctors who were portrayed in Doctor Who, Tom Baker is my favorite. Tom Baker is my favorite, and I was wondering if they were going to do this because they've done a few other Doctors already. They've done the third Doctor. They've done the movie version Doctor. There was a movie back in the 80s. This is the Tom Baker, and he's a 1/6 scale figure, obviously, full mixed media. He has interchangeable heads. You saw that he was smiling in the other picture. They don't show all of his accessories, but I have a kind of a list. He's got 10 hands. He's got 2 sonic screwdrivers. He has a change of shoes. You can put him in the boots or the shoes. His eyes are actually articulated, and I've seen this before with, this is Big Chief Studios, by the way, Big Chief Studios under Sideshow. I have the Captain Scarlet, and you can pose his eyes. His hair comes off like a piece, and there's an opening in the back of his head, and a tool they give you, and you can shift his eyes around and make him look. This isn't the first Tom Baker Doctor, because you know this is like the second outfit he had. He had a different outfit in the beginning, and then he wore this. But I still really like this. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. Again, classic Doctor Who. Tom Baker was my favorite. The price point on this kind of gets me a bit. $320. $320 for Tom Baker, and I'm just like, ouch, you know? Because you got to factor in shipping and taxes. This is coming from overseas. This is Big Chief Studios is in the UK. So all in, you're probably looking at about $370 after taxes and shipping. And I'm just like, wow, you know, because I really would like to get this, but that's pretty hard on the budget. It just is. But it's impressive, and it's been a while since somebody's done a proper Tom Baker Doctor. It's been done, but I don't think there's been a really good one since like Denny's Fisher and Harborough did it with the Mego contract back in the 80s. J. Scott Campbell's sexy kind of Disney statues. Again, this one is Cinderella. Because there's been a series of these. He did The Little Mermaid. He did Alice in Wonderland. This is the Cinderella. If Cinderella was a stripper, I guess. 365, and it comes with the metal art print with stand. And I believe this is about 6th scale in size. I could be wrong about that. This is from First 4 Studios, and this is the Skull Knight. The Skull Knight. And this thing is $650. And I'm not sure if this is an original property or this is based on a video game or something. Maybe someone can tell us in the comment section down below. And this is not the only Skull Knight, because he also comes in white. And the white one is also $650. It looks cool, but I don't know about the price. You always got to consider that, folks. It's a nice big piece, though, and it does look good. And maybe if I knew more about who Skull Knight is. Hot Toys. Actually, I'm surprised. Has it been a while since we've seen Hot Toys? But here's Captain Marvel or Marvel or however you want to pronounce it from Avengers Endgame. Wow, that's kind of late to the party, isn't it? For them to have Captain Marvel now. It seems like it's kind of late, and I don't know if the original Captain Marvel they did from the movie is even sold out yet. But comes with everything you see there. I'm not sure if she actually comes with the gauntlet or not. They show the gauntlet, and I'm not sure if that's the gauntlet that comes with this or if that's one from another set. I believe she does come with it, but I'm not 100% sure. Captain Marvel is 260. And that's, again, same kind of argument about like with the Big Chief Studios Doctor Who. 260 plus tax and shipping, you're about $300 into this. And it seems to me like the prices on this stuff just keep going up. This is from PCS Collectibles, and it's Chun-Li quarter scale, and this is the Morrigan player. And somebody had pointed out because usually the Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat statues, they kind of hang around, and I don't normally recommend that you run after them right away, but for some reason, the Chun-Li statues, they sell. So the Chun-Li statues were kind of fading away quickly from the last time that I showed them in a roundup, and I'm like, wow, I'm kind of surprised at that because everything else is sitting in their for sale and clearance bins. But I guess Chun-Li is more popular, and it could be because the whole sexy female statue thing. You know what I mean? But this is 465, and of course, she is available in Player 2 for the same price, 465. And yes, it does come with the art print that was the model for the statue. Although the art print looks a lot thicker than she does, but what do I know? Prime One Studios, The Joker. And this is an art realization statue. This is not like based on a video game or anything, as far as I know. Does have swap out head parts, it says. And I wonder if that means pieces come off or if the whole head comes out, because it's kind of weird that it says head parts. Really good detail on it though. And you see close-ups of the base. This is, I believe, quarter scale. And this is $1,049. Or they do have another edition with an extra head or head part, I guess, of the Joker with kind of a more skull looking face, which is a really good sculpt, I gotta say. I wouldn't get this, I don't think, but I do appreciate the detail in this. Somebody put a lot of effort into making this statue. This one is $1,199 though for the deluxe version. Then we have Injustice 2 Superman from Prime One Studios. And you see him hovering over part of Brainiac there. This is also quarter scale, $799. Here's a close-up of his face just to give you an idea of better of the sculpt and how he looks. It looks like he's wearing armor. I don't know any. I haven't read Injustice 2, so I don't know. But $799 for this Superman, and they do have a deluxe version of this one as well, where he comes with extra arms. You can swap his arms out, a changeable chest plate, and of course the cape is soft goods. So there's the regular plate, and then he's got like a Brainiac plate there underneath, and a light up head, or a head with light up eyes rather. The deluxe version is $999, so it's an additional $200 for the extra pieces. And from Trick or Treat Studios, Billy! Billy the puppet, and that is a big puppet, 47 inches tall. That's pretty big. And believe it or not, Billy is only $200. But where I think they'll get you on this is probably going to be the shipping. And I wonder how his body is designed. I'm wondering if this is like a wireframe like they do at the Halloween store, or if it's a solid body. I doubt it's a solid body for $200. And again, like I said, shipping is probably going to be quite a bit on this. That's something that I would look into if you're interested in Billy. Trick or Treat also has a Roger Pillow Pal from Dawn of the Dead. So the head on the pillow, and I guess you can put that in bed with you. I don't know why you would want to do that, but if you really need a Roger Pillow Pal, here he is for $80. They also have Glenn from Chucky. This is the Glenn doll, 30 inches tall. And Glenn is a lot more expensive. I'm guessing that he has a much more solid doll body than did the ventriloquist dummy at $500 for Glenn. $500. And one more for Trick or Treat Studios, 47 inches tall, and this is the Mary Shaw Clown. The Mary Shaw Clown is what this is called. And again, I'm not sure what this is from. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything. But the Mary Shaw Clown is $200 for this. And again, I bet you they get you on postage with the Mary Shaw Clown. And folks, that is it. That's pretty much it for this week. And again, because of the quarantines and a lot of businesses being closed, there's just not that much being pushed out. Not that much being pushed out right now. And I'll tell you, I guess I'll speak on LPH's behalf for anything that she might be interested in. My guess would be the Great Mouse Detective Pops. Again, because she's just a big fan of the Disney properties. And when she does dip back into Funko, she doesn't buy them as often anymore. It's going to be Disney or Peanuts or something like that. For myself, from Mezco, I like the Baron Benz. I do like the 112 scale. I like 112 scale figures anyways. And I do like what Mezco does. Again, couldn't get it. Couldn't get it this time around, but it is what it is. And also, for my taste, the Big Chief Studios Fourth Doctor, the Tom Baker Doctor, really got my eye on that. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Because, again, you're talking after shipping and taxes close to $400 for a 6 scale figure. And they're limited. All of the Big Chief Studios Doctors are like a limited run of 500 pieces. So I don't know how well that's going to hang around because he's still the most popular Doctor even to date with most collectors. They're always looking for Tom Baker stuff. So I don't know if that one's going to hang around or not. And, 370 after tax and shipping, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I know that through Sideshow you get coupons. They send you coupon codes, and those codes don't work. I'm calling you out, Sideshow. Those coupons only work on stuff that's sitting in their sale bin or on their clearance. Anything else you try to use those coupons on, it gets rejected. So, if and that would take the edge off a little bit because it would like at least cover the tax or the postage, not one or the other. But I don't know what to say. Anyway, did you see anything that you liked? Tell us about it in the comments section down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think about anything that I said. Do you think some of this stuff's getting way too expensive? Actually, I like that this is a shorter roundup because so much stuff is cranked out, isn't it? It's like slow down. Like any given week, we'd be talking for about Funko for like 10 minutes because they produce so much. This time there's only 3 lines that they had an announcement on, and I'm like, oh, that's a relief actually coming from Funko. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you liked. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. Share if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Remember, if you're in the Patreon family, to go ahead and go to the Patreon and let us know in the comments section that you want to be part of that giveaway if you haven't already. If you're not part of the Patreon, again, it's not too late to join the Patreon family, and I ask that you would at least consider it because that is how we fund our giveaways. And the more of you there are, the more we can do, the bigger the giveaways can get, both on this channel and on the Patreon. And if you're new to the channel, please do check out our other videos. We do a lot of content on this channel, a lot of different things. I put up vintage advertising commercials. I put one up for Shasta this week that had a compilation of Shasta commercials from 1968 all the way to like 1984. And it's really interesting actually to watch those and see how the advertising changed over time. How they went from just an actor giving a simple description to animation to musicals to just using raw sex to sell the soda. It's incredible to watch the transition and how they got from a long commercial to like a 20-second spot in within a 3 decade period. It's interesting. But anyway, I digress. I've chatted on long enough. And so I will see you again soon. And thanks for watching.